This is an Ultrasabers Dorinian lightsaber hilt. It's a Plo Koon style lightsaber hilt. It's also a little similar to the Luminara Unduli lightsaber. And it was released in 2018. So let's take a bit of a closer look. Up in the emitter area, we have some grooves, and so it's kind of alternating metallic silver and then anodized black sections in the center. And then also by the AV switch hole, same deal, so some black sections to that. And this hilt is 1.5 inches in diameter and 11.25 inches long, so pretty decent size. Below the kind of emitter section in the neck, we have several greeblies, these kind of knurled thumb screws. So there's sort of the crisscross pattern on this one, and then the one below that is just kind of vertical lines. We have a few more kind of cutout sections here, kind of this rectangular thing. Some more greeblies here. Finally, toward the base, we have the cover tech wheel, black cover tech wheel, and then the pommel that's sort of conical. So, and then sort of this rounded off disc section at the very bottom of the pommel. Now, one thing with this hilt, you guys, that I noticed pretty quickly, these grooves in the top, in both the emitter section and in the neck area, they're a little sharp. So I actually kind of shredded my finger on them. So that's a little disclaimer about this hilt. And that's something you do see from certain custom sabers. It's something to watch out for. And, you know, I know people will wear gloves when they're dueling because you don't know, something could kind of catch your fingers. But yeah, anyway, these are just a little bit sharp. Although this is a really cool looking hilt overall. It has some very nice details to it. And this is the standard version of the hilt, so this is just Ultrasabers Dorinian. They also have several other kind of color scheme options. There's a red, a blue, and a black version of this. So if you're into those colors, that's an option. Here's a look kind of down the middle of the hilt. This is the empty hilt, obviously. And it's kind of, this hilt is a little bit funny, you guys. It almost feels like it's upside down. It almost feels like that should be the emitter. But, you know, that's just the design of the kind of saber. And I mean, just by comparison, the pommel looks very similar to kind of the Darth Maul lightsabers emitter section. So here's a Darth Maul lightsaber hilt, and you can kind of see that it's a little bit similar. So that's just a little point, and that'll just, you know, that's comparing just the Plo Koon style lightsaber to any sort of Darth Maul style lightsaber. But I guess I could take apart the pommel and the emitter. So they are Mhs compatible. I have to be careful a little bit with the emitter. So you see those come apart quite nicely. And since they're Mhs compatible, that means you could use lots of different emitter sections or pommel sections from Ultrasabers, and also you could use different pieces from the Custom Saber Shop's Mhs V1 section on their website. So that's just kind of a quick summary of this hilt. This is a Plo Koon style hilt by Ultrasabers. Let's put it back together. And it's called, once I get this, it's called Ultrasabers Dorinian. Once I get this back together, like Humpty Dumpty, we will end this video shortly, but feel free to comment below what do you think about this design, about this hilt. Yeah, love to hear from you as always.